It's the Litty Show. The Litty Show.
You know the fucking vibes, man.
You know the fucking vibes today on the Litty Show. That's right, y'all heard it right. The Litty Show. I took that Litty Show name, we resurrected it, and we got a Dade County legend, a Dade County person that's on top when it comes to this music. The one and only Towner, YD in the building. What's good, brother?
What's good? They do, man. It's an honor, pleasure, man. Finally happy to be here, man.
Finally
here on the Litty Show.
Yeah, dig. I've been telling people this has been in the works since 2018. Respectfully, before we start this show, I want to take a 10-second silence pause for Vido. We're in the building of Vido.
Long live Vido, man.
So let's just give a quick 10-second silence, and I want to ask him to bless us with nothing but greatness for this show. 1, 2, go.
You love me to do this.
Go ahead. So let's get it started, brother. Long live YD. I mean, Vido.
Long live Vido. Long live me too,
Yeah. God damn it. Why you alive? Fuck it.
Vido's still here, man. A lot of people. I don't want people. When we say long live Vido, man, we continue the legacy. We continue with his imprint and his mark that he left on earth. And for life entertainment, everything that he left us here with, we gonna take it to another level. And that's what it's about, man. When we die, we don't truly die unless we take everything with us and we be selfish and don't leave things back like how Vido did. If you like Vido, you live forever. You're a legend.
Yes, sir.
So they'll make legends become living legends. That will make legends become dying legends. But when you're a legend, you never die.
That's a fact. I believe you're Dade County's secret weapon when it comes to lyrical rap. I think like if we had to ever get into a battle with hip hop and like we had to like pull our best top threes out, you'd be on that top 3 of lyrical shit.
I think if we want Miami to be not only represented and respected, y'all call me. Because man, it's an honor, man, just to be in that category, man. Guys like Luke, guys like Trick Daddy, guys like you got Pitbull, like guys that really made an imprint in our city. Trina,
right.
That so talking about the superstars and
Correct.
They're not excluding the Ball Greasies and I don't even want to categorize it because they're all great, man.
Right.
Thanks to those guys, man, putting down before me and giving me the opportunity to, man, just to hold the torch with the guys like Mike Smith, the Keith Wallaces. Some of these guys are my favorite artists as a fan, so it's an honor, man, to be mentioned in that conversation.
Underground feeling like I'm Bumby.
Yeah.
No, because honestly, like, and if you're new to this, I'm not one of those people that say, "Oh, you're crazy if you don't know who he is." If you're new to this and you honestly don't know who YD is, I really need y'all to go tune in, and listen to his music after you watch this interview, and then comment on the YouTube page and be like, "Litty Willie was right. He's the secret weapon," because you really are the secret weapon.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, listen. Y'all tap in YD the number 4 LIFE. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm still, and it's cool if you don't know, man, because I'm still working to this day. I got new albums coming out, movies coming out. So y'all just be prepared, man. A lot of new things coming to tune people that don't know,
right.
And let the people that know that's already familiar, that is more where that's coming from.
Overtown raised. Explain to me how it was to be raised in Overtown up until 15. And then how it was to be raised in Overtown after 15 years old.
Okay, till 15, I would say I love my childhood. I don't have nothing too much bad to say because it was a lot of bad things, but I would call them experiences and life lessons. So as a kid, you walk outside, you can be playing on the basketball court, and you're going to hear gunshots. You could be walking from school, you're going to see a dead body. You don't know what you're going to see waking up. Growing up Overtown,
right.
From 1 to 15, being a kid. But also, I learned brotherhood, around those times. We played football together. We played sandlot. We took care of each other. We was a neighborhood, man, at one point. Right. And after 15, I think we kind of like got, our neighborhood was going through gentrification, still is to this day. mixed the communities up a little bit, and a lot of things, changed dramatically, man. So from 15 until after, I can say the gentrification is the most effective transition that happened with Overtown.
Gotcha. Mom and dad had you both at 16.
Definitely, yeah, man. Shout out to, but my mom was 15, going on 16.
Gotcha.
She had me at 16. My dad was 15. My mom was 16, turning 17, and my dad was 15, turning 16.
And then it was with your grandma that you were raised?
Yeah, my grandma raised me, man. Shout out to my grandma. She raised me definitely. As a kid, I think my mom, I had both parents. The cool thing, I had both parents, but I think my mom knew at a young age. My dad knew it was best for my grandparents to take more control of raising me, because they were, my mom and dad was teenagers. They was kids themselves. So a lot of times I look back now, and I don't fault them for anything or any mistakes they may have made as parents, because I made mistakes as parents. And you can't really fault them for being kids, having a kid. And they could have went another route and aborted me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't ready
or
at
kept
all.
you and put you in a worse situation that
Foster home, I could have. So
yes.
I thank my mom and dad for being responsible enough for understanding that my grandparents were in a better position to raise me to become a better person, and just a better situation. Not even a better person, just a better situation to be raised, taken care of, to make sure I eat every night. Imagine a teenager trying to feed a baby.
Right.
It's just.
I can relate to it, because my mom, when I was 13, my brother was 10, and my sister was 6. She gave us up because of a personal situation she had. So I understand. So I think it goes under that famous line that Fabulous says, "Our parents were old enough to know better, young enough to not give a fuck."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They knew better because they knew that I can't put them through this, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. I want to go party right now. But they made this wise decision to leave us with people that cared about us and loved us.
And thankfully, they had that support system.
Correct.
Because when I look at it now, like my mom don't really watch no kids right now.
Right.
And not saying that she's not a great grandmother.
Right.
It's just,
it is what it is.
It's no grandmas really running around here, like real grandmas that bring all the kids over here.
And that's why I love my mother today, because my mother is that grandma she became the woman that I thought she couldn't be able to be with us, with my grandchildren, her grandchildren.
That's a blessing.
My brother, so she is like the mother goose of the family, and she wants all the kids over, and she's the best grandma plus mom today.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the grandmas out there, man. All the moms.
Yeah.
Whatever title with the mom on it, man, just for you guys to give birth, for them to be able to give birth,
right?
Take care of us, put up with all that stuff, wash our clothes, keep the house managed. Like, we got real super women out here.
And put us first.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of women that put other dudes in situations. And these grandmas don't have no kind of dudes in their life. They don't see no other man.
It's my grandbaby.
Yeah.
It's my grandbaby.
Yeah,
and I thank for being that grandbaby. Yeah.
First time getting high, 9 years old, with your cousin finding a bag of weed on the floor outside.
Oh man. That was I was in I never forgot, I was an open locker. I don't want to get too.
Yeah, you don't have
Rest
to.
in peace to my uncle Kokomo, his wife's son, which was his stepson. Walking, it's one of those summer days. Hey, what is this? Cousin, like, you know what that is? I'm like, nah. He's like, well, I'm gonna get you ready for this. He let me hit the black and mild a couple times, and he like, are you ready to hit this blunt? I'm like, shit, hell yeah. And I can remember the video mix playing on, the video was playing Goody Mob. Who's that peeping in my window?
Yeah.
Wow, nobody, no. And that was my first blunt, watching Goody Mob video. I'll never forget to this day, smoking in my uncle's house while he was out somewhere doing what he does. Yeah, with my older step cousin. Yeah, shout out to Corey, man. I'm still smoking to this day, baby.
Better stuff, though.
Yeah, way better. And it was brown. I know it was real brown.
Did it give you a headache when you came down?
No, I don't remember the high because I've had way better weed.
Yeah.
So that high, I don't want to have that high no more. Yeah, I don't want that no more. keep the good coming up, the good coming, guys. All the croppers out there, the green
Clean stuff, the clean stuff.
no chemicals, no
Okay,
chemicals.
clean stuff. Talking about getting high and grandma, I hate to mix those together, but she almost caught you smoking one time, and she came out smelling it, and you ran before you got your ass whooped.
It was one of those days I wasn't with Big Cousin.
Okay.
And I found some more weed.
So you was a bit fine. You should have changed your name to Lucky.
Oh man,
weed.
I used to find all type of things. And you walking overtime, man. And you coming from school. I remember I'm coming from school. I'm walking through projects. So
Right.
walking through these projects, you got different things going on that kids shouldn't
be seen.
And you know, sometimes you find the brown bag. You know, and you take it home, and sometimes once you realize your dad's not going to give it back when you give it to him, or you don't get compensated for it, because I knew I supposed to got some type of money back.
Right.
So when you don't get the money back the first time, you're like, yo, I'm keeping everything from now on. Yeah, man, I
You
decided.
got a collection of shit in your room, huh?
I decided to take the piece of the brown bag that the other bags was in, which was the weed, and I decided to roll it myself. So I rolled this burnt weed in the brown paper bag that you get from the corners. The brown paper,
Rolling up with the brown paper bag.
you know, I watch Friday. So
Right.
I rolled it up. As you see the smoke, my grandma's window was behind me at the time. Yeah, my dumb ass. I fired it up and she's like, "What's that smell?" Like, oh shit, the weed is smoking. Oh, she smell it. So yeah, I ran so fast. She didn't see me. I don't know if she caught me, but I don't think she saw me to this day.
But she
Rest in peace to my grandma.
Rest in peace to Granny.
Yeah, I don't think she saw me.
She smelled it and something was going on.
Yeah.
But it was enough for you to get your ass out of the fucking
I
Dodge.
ran so because she came outside and I came back in the house and I'm like, what happened? Hey, somebody's smoking some stuff. I say, man, they need to start walking. I say, ain't nobody out there.
I'll find her though, Granny. I'll let you know.
Oh man, I got away with it. Hope my grandma, you ain't seeing this. My mama, you ain't seeing this. Yeah, I smoked on the porch, man. 19th Street, 5th Avenue.
It happens.
Grandma almost got caught.
It happens. God bless the dead. I used to smoke with me and my cousin used to smoke with our crazy uncle. He was crazy, he had schizophrenia. And he used to smoke cigarettes, but he didn't know the difference between weed. And he was already crazy, doped out in the head.
Oh, y'all didn't give him the weed.
Oh, every day. What you mean?
Did it calm him down?
It calmed his aggression down, but his stories went to the next level of shit. Because he was already talking crazy shit about the moon and this, that, and the other. But when we get him high, like his I don't know, I heard this before. Travis Scott used to always say, we're going to make it to Utopia one day. We're going to go to Utopia. And you know what's inside of Utopia? There's nothing but Omni vehicles and good women. And I'm like, God damn, where's Utopia, bro? Like, we used to always get high.
Where we going at?
Where the fuck is
we
he
going?
at? And Travis Scott released that. I'm like, oh, Travis on that good shit if he knows where Utopia is at. You know what I'm saying? So it's a place that exists, obviously, because if my crazy uncle know it and Travis Scott know it, somebody done been there. What's your most memorable moment growing up in Overtime?
Memorable, good or bad?
Give me both. Fuck it.
Good. Memorable moment. Just I'm gonna say moments good. Earning a name for myself in whatever I did. When I played basketball, I was one of the best basketball players in my community. I almost made all day before I got hurt in my senior year.
Oh, I didn't know that. So
played ball. When I played football, I was known for being one of the best quarterbacks coming from the youth parks where I grew up at. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say the bad memorable, just a lot of my homeboys dead, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's like anybody I grew attached to or mostly they didn't really live to see 25, 30 or they just got life in prison or just a lot of people didn't make it. So my most bad memorable experiences is just losing a lot of people. Yeah, I lost a lot of people just fast. Like,
can you say that any of those negative moments, one specific one maybe mentally scarred you where it stuck with you forever and maybe even like caused any kind of dysfunctions or anguish that you look at things or people differently?
I'm gonna say as far as my granddad, losing my grandma, you know, they died natural causes.
Right.
My granddad, I'm thankful he died natural causes. He was a gangster, but he died from the natural causes. But effect is just, knowing people really, really love you, that they're not there no more. So you have to, God got to send new people to love you, new people to support you. And just going through that transition, it's difficult, like losing Vido recently is one of those, like, I've been with Vido since I was 17, 18 years old. So just growing with him, experiencing the world with him, and traveling, doing music with him, and just sharing moments in brotherhood with him. Vido was more like a brother / father / uncle. He played a different role.
Best friend, everything.
Best friend, business partner. So just making that transition, like, you don't have that person there, but you got to keep going. That's the toughest part about it.
And that I want to go forward. I mean, I want to go backwards to go forwards with Vido, because I do have a position in the spot to talk about Vido, but I don't want to forget this part. I text Desla yesterday, I think, that we was talking, and I was like, I just texted him, was like, genuinely, how are you? That's what I just said. Genuinely, I said, how are you? He says, trying to work through the pain, but I'm making it. And the same thing you said, how you said he would want me to do this. Same thing he said was he would want me to just keep going. So I can see that person has made an impact and was so giving to so many people in so many different ways. And everybody may have a different story. Everybody may have a different relationship. But I can say that I see that Vido was a very giving person.
Yeah, definitely giving, supportive. You just know, I was a kid watching them ride around in a rap truck, passing out their tapes and their CDs, and looking up to them and being inspired by them. Right. For him to believe in me, how I believe in him, that was the special part about it. You know what I'm saying? So you looking up, just imagine you look up to the P. Diddy's or the whatever it is, whatever it is, whoever that you come up, Biggie Smalls, whoever, whether you're from New York, you have your icon, your Jay-Z's. Right. You're looking up to these guys as your role models. So to have a role model right there with you the whole step of the way that you're looking up to it, the transition for him looking up to you in the sense of motivating you and being inspired by you is a different love. It's a different experience to share with somebody.
I'm glad you're moving forward. Although you're working through it, it's not the end of it. I'm glad that you're finding peace slowly.
Yeah, I don't think I'll never find peace with it. It's like, it's the thing about the journey is it's not so much not being able to look in the review. You wanna leave things in the past,
right?
But you can not forget certain things. You can't forget certain people. And that's just life. You're gonna have your time. You're gonna have your time when you. Some people say one day at a time. It's technically one moment at a time.
1 second.
It's not even. It's a moment, because you don't know how long moments will last. You may have a moment feeling sad. It may last you a few hours, a few minutes, a few days, or a few weeks, a few months. Some people go into depression for a few years, and then you feel unhappy for a day or two or a week or a month. So it's moments. Enjoy those moments and do your best to make the best of the moments that you're happy. When you go in those moments, keep people around you to get you out of those depressing moments so that you can be positive and stay interactive with the positive side of life that you need. Because you don't want to be walking around here sad.
Right.
But we go through shit, bro. We have to talk about shit. We have to let those tears out. We have to have those moments to ourselves to embrace what's going on and dealing with it
and how to deal with it.
Bro, because you can snap any given moment.
And I thank you for having this conversation, because just in general, some people may not know how to deal with this specific scenario. Me and my girl are great, and we have a great relationship. But one of the things I think we most differ on is that I've never lost somebody close to me that's died in the 36 years of my life. She lost her own mother. So I don't really know how to understand what it is to lose somebody that's close to you. I've had people that died that I knew, and like the streets, different than the other, but somebody that was, I could say, really close to me where it's going to affect me. So there may be some people in this world that don't know how to understand it. I'm one of them. So I thank you for that conversation, because believe it or not, there's some people out there that really don't know what it is.
And yeah, bro, and not to cut you, it's not so much for you to understand.
Right.
It's try to understand. And what I mean by understand is do your best to put yourself just feel in her shoes, to feel how you will feel if you lost your mother that was close to you. And that's once you understand, you can understand, you know, and that way you can know how to understand when she goes in the corner to herself, when she cries to her, you're like, baby, what's wrong? Sometimes it's shit you can't fix.
Yeah.
You can't fix it. It's something you make them put a little Neosporin and put a bandage over that wound. That scar is going to always be there. Because everyone hurts different.
Correct.
And until you hurt like that, you won't understand until you understand. And you're not saying I want you to hurt like that to understand her, but you have to understand her so that you guys can have a better relationship, and you just figuring out when she goes into that mode, how to get her out of that mode to put a smile on her face. Yeah, just be there for her, bro.
Appreciate that.
Times, bro.
Appreciate that. That's deep. Talking about personal situations with YD, shot 3 times in actually the same spot and then once in the leg. So
I got shot four times. Three in the arm.
3 in the elbow, 1 in the leg.
Yeah.
You said it didn't hurt till you looked down on your arm and it was like a noodle and you couldn't move it. And then that's when you freaked out.
Yeah, I realized I couldn't open the door. And that the arm wasn't going the direction it wasn't going. Yeah.
Also, going back to Vido, you called everybody and Vido was the one that picked up.
Yeah, Vido, actually Vido was after trying to call the ambulance don't work. By the way, if anybody's out there, you need help on the New Year's Day, do not call 911. Drive yourself to the hospital like I did, and it will save you some time. It might save your life.
Right.
But yeah, man, I called. Vido was one of the first persons I called outside of my mom just to check on my brothers, because my brothers was with me that night. Yeah, Vido answered, man, and like my guardian angel always did, man, made sure everything was good, made sure I was all right, and we still here to this day, man.
What do you think? Well, before I ask that, how long did it take you to eat Checkers after that situation? Because I know you were supposed to be going to Checkers to go get them.
Oh, man, I didn't get the Checkers. I didn't get the Checkers that night. I went to the wrong hospital, which is Miami Shores. If you're ever in Miami, don't go to Miami Shores if you've been shot. They good for delivering babies. That's the only thing to go there for. Anything else, you might go in there for a scratch and come out dead. I'm telling you.
So from that scenario on New Year's Eve, how long did you even want Checkers after that?
Who was hungry, bro? I was in here I was in the studio recording, man. Just hungry. I had some belly. I just celebrated my album was about to come out. This would push my album back 6 months more.
Right.
The God's Gift album, and was hungry, man. I had my brothers with me. We just wanted some Checkers. Unfortunate situation, man. Like I say, like life take you through. I don't want to change it, nothing for the world.
Right.
I'm glad it was just me that got hurt from it. My brother survived, and everyone's here to talk about it and laugh about it.
Right.
Yeah.
In a good way, though. In a good way. And she had that box of chicken that you wanted just right before we got here. That chicken and French fry, that 2 for.
I needed a $2 box.
The $2 she had.
It needed to be a $2 box.
What do you think is the biggest reason God left you here and didn't take you that day? Didn't call you home? If you had one reason.
The music is one thing. Just touching people that's like me. Getting to them before they make the decisions that I made, decisions that my friends made that's not here with me, that's dead, decisions that my friends made that's locked up in prison right now doing 30 years, 40 years, life sentences. Some coming home, some not coming home. So I think my purpose, along with the music, is to enlighten more young men to become more like. I mean, rap is cool. You know, I've been the best basketball player. I've been the best football player.
Best rapper.
None of that shit really encourages a huge impact on our communities and what we need to do and what we need to transition to becoming better men.
Agreed.
Overall, you know?
Yes. And does that, sorry to cut you off, but does that where your power for lyrics come from? Where you dig deep and give like intellectual stories and raps and definitions of things?
It's all God. I can't take no credit.
Okay.
If I take the credit, I'd be selfish.
Because you could be saying fuck shit, but on your track, you really do tell a story. It's not just fuck shit. Like you can go and just say drill, 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 kill, 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 and make it sound very tasteful, but you don't. And instead, your music has a message.
Because it's in me. I can't take the credit. It's God.
God, okay.
That's my first album, God's gift. It's just think about it, bro. God gave me a voice to talk. God gave you a voice to talk. God gave people a voice to do music. If it was so much kill, kill, drill, drill, whatever you want, if it was so much negativity, there wouldn't be no God.
That's a fact.
Because look at all this positive going around. It takes life for grass to grow. It takes life for you to breathe. It takes life for me to breathe. It takes life for me to talk. So I think God wanted to preach positivity. God wanted to water us as humans, not devour us with bad soil so that we can't grow and become better. Like it's one thing to be a seed and you're going through the soil and your shootouts and you got to walk through projects with needles, crack needles on the floor. It's another thing to evolve and become a mango tree and you can feed a community. You're like, and
the community will feed you to keep feeding them.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Now you got a bunch of mangoes. Now you plant mango trees all over the community.
Yes, sir.
Only God does that. That's why I'm able to talk to you and we're able to have a decent conversation as humans, not about, hey, where you from? Where doesn't fucking matter.
That doesn't matter.
We came from one.
What's your color? What's this? What's your background? Nothing. You're great. I'm great. Let's make people greater.
It's real. It's fake.
That's right. Bro,
it's positive and it's negative.
Don't always say that.
And unfortunately, it takes a negative charge to make a positive charge for a battery to run the car. Right. So you got to deal with both. That's God.
To get a conclusion.
That's God. Right?
Yes, sir. What introduced you? Who introduced you to hip hop when you were younger?
Oh man, videos. I gotta say for one, Piccolo. Piccolo was the first artist I saw that was tangible, that was reachable, that was relatable, that I understood. What they was talking about because they came from where I came from.
Correct.
So watching them, that encouraged me to listen more to because I was already a Tupac fan, but I never met Pac. I wasn't close to Pac. So seeing Piccolo, it made me dig more deep into. Damn, I think I might become an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like, damn, a van? Shit, my granddaddy got 3 vans. I could rap me a van maybe one of these days.
Yeah.
So they gave me the belief power that I probably can do this shit.
So who'd you meet first, Piccolo or Vido?
See, Piccolo is 2 people. A lot of people don't know. Piccolo is
Deslock.
Deslock and Vido makes Piccolo.
Correct.
You know, so I met Vido first, but I don't have recollection of me being a child because Vido stayed 2 doors next to my mom in Town Park. So I met Deslock. Deslock was more tangible.
Gotcha.
I was at Deslock was always in the streets, always at the block parties, always at the just in the community. Deslock was always just there. You see Vido, then you won't see Vido. So I didn't know Vido was my cousin at the time, but Deslock was always the artist that I saw. I had a chance to freestyle for Deslock years ago. He's the only one got this footage. Hopefully one day he can bring it up and show me as a 14-year-old kid. But yeah, man, Deslock taught me how to hold the mic. Taught me how to. So it's a couple things that I learned from the group Piccolo. Vido was the first one took me on the road. I got my first show in Tampa. And Vido took me to my first show. I made my first $500 in Tampa. And just having those experiences.
How did that feel? Sorry to cut you off.
It was great. You got
to make money off of something that you didn't expect, and it's music.
Free weed, free liquor,
women,
free lean, free women. Get in the club free. Man, it was
and $500 in your pocket.
$500 in my pocket. And Vido didn't ask me for $1. He told me let me keep everything. And
was that like a little battery in your back? Like, oh shit.
Oh man, because you gotta think, man. I'm 17, 18 years old, just getting out of high school. Boom, I'm with one of the biggest groups in Miami, Piccolo. I'm moving around. Boom, now you're on stage at Coyote with Pitbull. Boom, next now you on stage. So things move dramatically fast.
Right.
So I was a kid in the candy store at first. I was a kid in the candy store.
So besides that freestyle, do you remember the first time rapping and recording professionally? And was it a beat?
Record professionally.
Or was it a freestyle beat or was it your own beat?
It was my own. It was a beat I got from Raw Block. Shout out to TD, the producer that made Get Out My Way song. With me, Busta Free, and Vido No Shake. Long live Vido once again.
Shout out to Busta too.
Yeah, shout out to Raw Block. I recorded a 1 hour set. I only had $50. It was $50 an hour to record. Raw Block gave me an hour. It was in his crib, studio in his closet, but it was professional equipment. He always
set up good.
Set up real nice. And I that was my first 3 songs I put like out on like a actual CD.
Right.
After the cassette, because the cassette was going on, but I didn't know how to duplicate my cassette tapes at the time, so I was just listening to myself trying to figure out.
Shit came to me, bro. I was the plug, bro.
Oh man,
tapes.
Man, I was recording at the crib with the headphones. You press record, you go.
We had a little karaoke machine from Kmart that we used to fucking use, bro.
I don't know how I was doing it. You can't mess up. You
no, you
fuck
know,
up, all over.
You gotta practice before you put that shit on, and then right before. Bam,
I'm talking about hook, verse, bridge. You gotta have all that shit together. So that was an experience.
Y'all too young for that. Y'all don't know that's hard work right there.
That was an experience.
That's hard work right there. And hey, bring it back. Ain't none of that shit.
And you gotta let everybody have a tape player. So you gotta walk around a little. That's how you had to promote one by one. You only got 2 ear headphones, so you can let 2 people hear at one time. That's how you promote yourself. Let people know you got a tape out. Or you got a tape that's coming.
Honey, you really been doing
that. That was middle school.
Now I know YD stands for your daddy for the females, but what does YD stands for in general?
Man, YD, different meanings. You got.
No, honestly, they laugh at me.
Yeah, that's for the ladies. Your daddy.
See,
you got young.
Don't laugh at me, goddamn it.
Young Dunn. You have. I was a big Tupac fan. Like I'm gonna tell you, I was a Master P fan. It was Machiavelli with Dunn, and you had the last Dunn with Master P. So YD was Young Dunn, and then I grew to become Y Diesel. You have Y Diesel. That's the alter ego. That's the overall growth of YD. So Y Diesel is the ultimate. What does YD stands for? So I tell the ladies, your daddy, and I tell the world YD's.
Gotcha. Was there any names before that? Like before you got YD, was there any names that you had?
I had K-Dog because my nickname was Keno. So I wanted to do Keno. He was like, nah, Keno don't sound.
Yeah.
I like Keno. Nah. I had a Lil K. See, actually, before Kendrick Lamar, I thought I was Lil K. Dot.
K. Dot.
Kendrick came later with K. Dot. I was like, I could have kept that.
You could have ran with that. You could have ran with that one.
So I had a couple of, but you're always Young Dunn. When Pop was screaming at Machiavelli Dunn, I'm gonna be the Young Dunn. I'm gonna be the Young Dunn. And then overall, I just didn't want to be young. You had the Young Jeezy, Young Jog, Young. So I say, man, I'm gonna just be YD. Man. YD.
And it's versatile for everything.
Yeah, with everything.
So when I'm with the females, I'm your daddy. When I'm with the killers, I'm Young this. Got you. It works.
Yeah.
It works.
It works.
Okay. Bro, it works. In my opinion.
Ladies, just don't do it with my lady around because she don't like that. She real feisty.
What was the first track that you put out and somebody was like, damn, he can fucking rap? Cause I know all of them are good. I never take nothing from you. But what was the one that you kept hearing, bro? I heard you slid on that.
My diss song in high school I did about the football coach and staff. Yeah, they wouldn't let me play, bro.
So you made a whole diss song on the school staff.
The school, the principal. I called the principal cokehead. Yeah, I went in. I know the lyrics. I said, when I creep, niggas be running like a track meet. Plus I pack heat that's way bigger than Shaq feet. Rap about the football team. This the right chance. Leave you in a tight situation like Coach Ice Pants. I ain't quit football, dog. I just laid off. Without me, y'all never be on within the playoffs. And I ain't gonna talk about your faggot ass quarterback quarterback begging for his money. Fuck, nigga, he's your quarterback. Yeah, I sat the bench 2 years straight, back to back. You let Coach Ice hold a flick tape, you won't get it back. I push crack football, had my head gone. That's being in the trunk? Hell nah, that's Donkey Kong. I was going stupid.
Bro, man, what do you mean? It made Robbie say,
I kid niggas, make sure that they casket fall. Told Shelton daughter to hold my nuts to play basketball. And then they said, what I say, damn, I gotta go back. Man, I was going in,
Did you get in trouble for that trap?
My mom actually liked it.
No, I'm talking about the school.
Yeah, they tried to suspend me.
Freedom of speech, no?
Yeah, freedom. I did 3 volumes.
God damn, bro.
I did 3
Everybody
volumes.
got this on 3 volumes, bro. That's like a 50 Cent beef.
Yeah,
bro. Like that's lifelong.
It was off the 50 Cent when Jada Kiss snapped off 50 Cent. You know that beat, the animal beat?
Yeah.
Oh, it was that beat.
God damn, you still got it somewhere?
I gotta try. Somebody got it. Somebody got it.
It's on somebody's CD somewhere in their crib.
Yeah, I was going in, bro.
If you're a YG fan and you're watching this and you got somebody, if you got it, send it to me. If you know somebody that got it, let's get that guy. Bro, you really went in.
Yeah, I went in on the
So when you're passionate, like there's no stopping you.
Oh man, I used to have my little knife in the school too. I was ready.
Shout out to
Y'all leave me alone. I had my
knife out with a pocket knife too.
Yeah, bro, I kept that thing in school.
I had a 22 in my.
I grew up over town, man. They had guns. You can't if niggas got guns.
I was showing my love to the girls and they sniffed on me.
Oh, now you ain't supposed to show the weapon. You're not supposed to show the weapon.
When I came to Homestead, I had a 22 with 2 bullets in it, bro. 2, and I think one of them was like flare. You know when the back is burnt out, and if you strike it, it ain't gonna shoot. So I think I had like 1.5 bullets.
I had a 38, a rusty dirty 38.
Fucked up.
One of my first guns.
Duct tape.
I didn't have beef in high school, man. I was a class clown. I played sports, all the sports. So in school, I really didn't. It wasn't too many fights. My fights was people bullying. I didn't like people.
You like bullies, yeah.
Oh, I hated bullies, bro. I was a bully's bully. Like, and it was.
You defended the people that were getting.
Oh yeah, man. I ain't like people talking about other people with shoes and stuff. I was one of those kids. I had Jordans, extra Jordans. I give Jordans to other kids. On the low though, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this book bag is for you. You know what I'm saying?
You should have went to Homestead because I was fucked.
Oh man, I
was fucked. I had to listen. I came from New York, right? And in 2003, people from Miami didn't like people from New York. Number 1. Number 2, I didn't speak Spanish. Number 3, I wasn't black. And then back in the days, I don't know if you know the politics. I wasn't from our city.
Oh, man.
I wasn't from the Rangers.
You was in trouble.
I was in trouble. But you don't understand. I was in big trouble. Like I got jumped once, and I'm like, this is not gonna happen again.
Listen, you would have been one of my, because my first bag of shoes I gave away was to my Spanish friend named Caesar. He's out there somewhere. Caesar, I used to call him Mario, and the other guy was Luigi. They looked like brothers. But I saw Mario recently, but the Caesar, who was Luigi, I gave him a bag of George, man. That man, the kid.
I was fly. I was from New York. I'm still fly. They used to pick on me because I used to wear Bapes, and they said, "Oh, you wearing fake Nikes."
Nah, man.
I was like, "But you know
See, we didn't have to be fighting people for that. That's bullying. I don't like bullying.
What was the most prominent lesson you learned once you started getting into the studio making music seriously? Like, what did you have to learn the most?
The business.
Ooh. Explain it.
Oh man, you just being an artist like me, just because they consider us a backpack artist, you know, the guys with the lyrics, shit like that. You come into this game for the love. Like even if I didn't make money, I'd be doing music.
Right.
So when you come into it from that perspective, so young and so early, like you miss a lot of things. You miss a lot of business opportunities that was not so much on the table, it's just you didn't know. So just learning a business is the most important thing to me that I had to learn along the journey. And still, it's a lot of things you don't know because they change stuff every day.
I mean, they change. All right, so one thing that you just said that sticks out is they consider you a backpack, or what is it? A backpack rapper.
I say a backpack.
Back then, now, like I would call you like a real rapper, like you tell a story rapper, like somebody that's real. Because I don't consider backpack. Backpack to me is more like common. You're like common, but in real life streets versus, because Common was in the streets too in Chicago, but I think I wouldn't consider you a backpack. I would just consider you like a real rapper.
See, and it's just everybody categorize it. I don't take no offense to it. I just want to be considered a great artist at the end of the day. I want to be known for my storytelling, known for giving you something tangible to take in with life. You know, not just you listening to something every day. Because even if it's somewhat of a drill song that it may sound negative, but I want you to listen to it. I want to put a positive message into it.
And you do that.
Because at the end of the day, you can go drill all day, nigga. You gonna go to jail. Yeah. I'm just telling you. You going to jail.
Ending verdict.
You going to jail.
Verdict.
You can go shoot up everybody in the street.
Yes.
Or you could go to the military and you might could get away with it. Like, be smart. Go over there and learn some other shit. If you don't want to shoot that bad, y'all go over there and go.
Y'all worried about what the block is talking shit about y'all. There's another country that wants to kill us. Go defend our country before they defend the block.
If you want to be a crash dummy.
Yeah, there you go.
And not calling out soldiers.
And get paid for it.
You get paid for it.
And shout out to Comment before the internet.
And tell them
twist my words.
Send them first. Send you first. Because you just want to kill your own brother or your own sister, your own cousin,
no good.
Or your own person in your community.
Nasty
just
word.
because he stepped on your shoe. Going over there, you need to be first. Yeah. You go first. But no, they don't need to see. They need to see you with one clip. You gotta figure it out too. You got one chopper, one clip. You got a grenade. You got a grenade. You gotta earn your badges and stripes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it to the next destination to get, and then we'll drop you off some more weapons and food and shit.
A care package.
Yeah.
Beef in Miami. You had to share issues, but do you feel like the city's getting better when it comes to beef? Do you think like where
I ain't got no beef.
Yeah, well, a little bit.
Oh man, beef is when
musical
blood
beef,
shit.
No, musical bullshit. I can say.
I don't even consider because I.
So what do you consider it?
Because I had never really put my hands on nobody. Like I never felt it's music. I never felt disrespect. Anything I had was beef was in the streets. When it comes to the music though, to be honest, like nobody could never say nothing that's gonna make me like snap like that.
Right.
Because it's music. I'm like, and if it is something I feel disrespect, I'm gonna come pull up on you. It's simple. We're gonna deal with it.
Agreed. So let me ask you a better question then, because is the city uniting better?
I think we can do even better. And if we is like I'm happy to see movements like OTM. And I can say that not because it just left earlier. They did the show with us. But see brothers coming together and pushing one another to one common goal. That's the whole thing. Like we all can be great pushing each other. It doesn't take nothing to say, hey yo, my brother cool, follow him. It's a click. It ain't cost me no money. It ain't cost me anything.
Right.
So just seeing us come collectively on the scene in Miami, I would like to see more. Because it don't cost us nothing to do a song with each other. It don't cost us nothing to do a video with each other. It don't cost us nothing to share a picture or whatever it is.
Right.
It's our culture. Our culture, if we can do more communion together and create more opportunities for one another, because I may have something going on that can actually help someone else better than it's helping me.
Correct.
And then that situation, putting them in a better situation can help me because they're in a better situation. And then so forth and so forth. We're all branches to the tree.
Yeah.
So I think if we can do more of that, not just getting to a certain point like, oh shit, I don't see nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But guys like the Mike Smiths, the Icebergs, the Greasies, I'm glad I could still call these guys, still link up with these guys. But I just would like to see more of us connecting.
Right.
More of us breaking bread. I would like to see Trick putting Mike Smith on going around the world tours and him getting paid the maximum amount he deserves.
Right.
The Flow Riders taking guys like All Greasy, myself, if they can.
Right.
Pitbull coming back with Luke's, putting the tour together.
Awesome.
Putting us young guys out there, not waiting till we get 50 years old to get our accolades like y'all get. Just because the game is transitioning where like I don't like that these guys getting their accolades now, that they're retired and shit like that.
Right.
But let's change that. You know what I'm saying? Let's make Mike Smith the biggest rapper in Miami. Let's make YD the biggest rapper, one of the biggest rappers in Miami. Let's make Ball Greasy Like we have OGs that's in that position.
Let's make the Litty Show the number one fucking promoting. So when you come to Miami, you gotta come to the Litty Show before you get on the radio.
You gotta come to the Litty Show. We putting on for the city.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you got guys like you putting on for the city, guys like I mentioned earlier putting on for the city. That's why I love JT Money.
Yes.
I love him because if he can do more, he will. And there's guys that's in bigger and better positions that I know can do something more. And it don't gotta be for me, man. It can be for the next upcoming artist that's from Miami.
Something for them.
Yeah, man. Put on. Let's start putting on for the city more, man, and paying dudes their dues. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see. We want to see everybody eat, not you just going home with all the damn fucking cake and look and like, well, it's gonna be all good, man. Just keep grinding. Nah, nigga, I need to eat.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm hungry.
Yeah, man.
I'm hungry. Skinny niggas need to eat too.
Let's break bread like Atlanta coaches breaking bread with each other.
Yes.
They're not just networking and smoking weed and
because besides the differences that they have, because they do, a lot of people have this perception when Atlanta sticks together. Y'all don't understand. There's a lot of inner turmoil in Atlanta, but they do unite as Atlanta when it comes to having to unite as Atlanta.
Don't get it twisted. That shit serious too. You got two Atlanta niggas locked up for some shit that they're saying whatever. I don't know if it's true or not. It's not my business. I'm just saying it's technical difficulties in every situation.
But they still trying to put each other on no matter what.
Come on, they breaking bread, man. Rollo got home, baby gave that boy, dropped that on that boy. You heard me?
Yes.
He ain't have to go to, even when they was out, they was breaking bread with each other. Rollo paid for features for baby.
Buying houses and buying fucking Rolls Royces when you get out. Yes, indeed.
Let's put each other in position.
Well, we can do that, definitely. Working with Jim Jones, Rick Ross, Young Gotti, be on the stage with Snoop Dogg, being on the stage with so many rappers and celebrities and greats. First of all, how did that all happen? Like, because you are one of the top 5 where people don't know you really out here working with everybody. How does that happen? Is it your lyrical? Do you have a connect with somebody? How are you connecting with so many different people that are prominent in the business?
Man, grinding, man. You got to be outside. You got to hustle. And not only that, man, my team, shout out to guys like, once again, Long Live Vido, made a lot of connections for me in this industry because he's been in the industry 20 years, 30 years before me.
All right.
So guys like Buckwheat, just being a part of my team. I got guys just around me constantly, like even my new team that I got Robbie Joe, I got Trav around me, I got Dre. These guys are always connecting me with other people, you know what I'm saying? And it's just when you just gotta give that good energy, man, and God moves people like that. And I just want to continue to just be humble enough to embrace all those accolades God keeps blessing me with, like to have features with those guys. Like I was watching Snoop Dogg as a kid, to be on stage with him. I was still, to this day, I don't believe I did it. Because it's a great experience, man, to see you. A lot of people think making it is how big your bank account is or what car you drive.
Not as an artist, no.
Success is what you're making. Success is what you determine. And it's a person that can have millions of dollars and be stressing than the person that has hundreds of thousands or a few thousand and living the best life of his life. So I think it's how you embrace the gifts that God gives you and how you move with it. And not only that, man, just be grateful. Be grateful, bro.
I was a big Dipset fan growing up. But Dipset was probably 80% of where my swag came from. And when I was able to interview Jim Jones, I was like, God damn, I made it. Like, in my own personal book, fuck what you think. Like, I don't care how much millions in my bank account, but when I say that was the influence that I was listening to, and probably like I said, 80% of how I dressed, how I talked, who I was, and I could interview that person, I was like, oh shit.
Shout out to Jim. Jim bonded me out of jail one time, man.
Oh shit! Go ahead, tell me the story.
That, man.
What were you in jail for? And God, because a lot of people, God, go ahead.
It wasn't nothing bad.
I
was just, I definitely had suspended license. They said I tried to run. I was in the SS Impala. I did try to run.
Big body.
I just thought if I keep going, he won't be following me. I ain't know it was, if I keep going, I thought he would just stop following
keep going. No.
I didn't know. But yeah, man, this is around the Miami Fam's time, man. Things were going real well. And I just couldn't get it. I always just stayed in some little damn trouble, record different cases and shit. And that was one of those times, man. Shout out to Jim, man. He didn't let me down. He helped me bond out. He threw a few dollars my way.
Yeah.
You know, that's a blessing.
That's one of the people that they always say too. That Jim is one of the real ones that, like, he you know, because he came to Miami. You know, a lot of people use Miami for what we have, and Jim, they say Jim comes down and really shows. Because when I did an interview with him, I was like, I'm from Miami. He's like, I know people in Miami. I said, I'm from Miami. He's like, I know people in Miami. I said, I know people in Miami too. So shout out to Jim, bro. Jim, come to Miami, do an interview with YDM me, bro. We're gonna have fun and talk shit.
Yeah, Miami Films too. We need to drop that next project, man. We need to drop that next project. Next time I want to be a producer.
Let's go.
Executive.
With new artists.
Yeah, do some new artists.
Put them on.
Yeah.
Do you have people that you can call in this industry still, or?
Hell yeah, I can still call Jim. I can still call Ja Rule. I just told Ja Rule happy birthday the other day.
I seen that.
I can still get in contact with Snoop, Juvenile, any guy I did the Yo Gotti's. Unfortunately, rest in peace to Big Joke. Yo Gotti's brother just passed.
Yeah.
You know the Rosses, these guys, this is phone calls away, man. To be honest, all the time, man. I never had any bad blood with anybody.
Good shit.
And if I can't get in contact with, I know how to find you. Be pulling up. Yeah.
Being in the music industry, what has been your biggest lesson learned in this music industry?
Never get too full.
never get too full. Especially now, at this, how music is extremely coming out at a rapid pace. Artists coming out every day. Never get too full. People used to think I was crazy dropping a mixtape with 36 songs.
Right.
But 7 volumes. And then doing another 3-4 more volumes. And then doing another, like I got like 30 mixtapes I was putting out in a rapid pace. Like, you're putting out too much music. Now it's like where I was ahead of my time. Where I was then is what I should be doing more of now.
Right.
So now I'm rebooting, putting a lot of things out, putting in perspective. A lot of things that I released wasn't released digitally. So they're professionally.
Right.
So they're not on a lot of platforms. So now it's just getting back to letting the chamber rip.
Because that I was gonna say that, and somebody told me this about my own shows. They're like, you gotta understand, you have because I have over 200 interviews on my YouTube alone, and they're like, you have so much content that there's some people out there that don't even know who the fuck you are, and it's new to them if you put it out. So it's like your music, like you can put out something right now, and somebody that doesn't know you, oh, this shit snapping, this shit hard, without even understanding that came out 10, 12 years ago. Because you have music going back.
It's content. Somebody's going to dig up this interview for either you, me, or whatever you may have it. It's all for future references. I consider it future references.
And your music always has been ahead too. Because your music always been like you were the trend in your music. Like when you drop stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't people. To be honest, like when it was only Bird. I got a blessing when I stayed down south. I was able to see Mike Smith grow as well and become one of the biggest artists in my city. So I came up in an era where it wasn't that many kids rapping at Bow Wow's age. Right. So I was just one of those kids just always was around in that scene. And I just kept going. I ain't stopped. Just didn't stop.
Still going.
Because
we talked 3 weeks ago and I asked you for this episode and you were like, yeah, let's do it. And you're sitting there and you're like, I'm gonna make a Litty Show intro, and you started rapping Litty Show shit.
Yeah, you need to get one of these beats, man. Let me cook it up real quick.
I got plenty of beat maker. I do need a new intro for actually. I got a story to tell.
Can I have the honor?
Do it. Let's go. It's called I Got a Story to Tell. That's actually Rondo's segment that he just did. I got a story to tell, and I have an intro for ours, but if you can do that one, and I'm inspired by Biggie. I Got a Story to Tell. So if you can tell them the remix that I Got a Story to Tell beat, because it's one of the top 10 hip hop beats, and you get on it and add Lady something.
Who the fuck is this? Page of Beats, 26 in the morning.
I want to hear your story. No. I Got a Story to Tell is. I kick floors for you, kick down doors for you, even left all my motherfucking hoes for you. That one. Yeah, when he robbed the Knicks player, basically.
Yeah.
yeah, that one. Remix that, put it on a Litty interview, Dade County, Litty Willie, all that, all in one.
Okay.
And we're gonna make it happen. Why do you feel like our city has always been underrated?
I don't think our city has too much been underrated. I think we haven't took it to another level when it comes to, you gotta think, man, Uncle Luke was killing the scenes with his showmanship, with the girls, with the dancing, with the explicit language.
Mm-hmm.
We always been lit. They always look towards us for the party, for the entertainment. So at the end of the day, it's just taking it to another level. You know, taking it to another level. Who's gonna jump? Who gonna jump over the fucking bridge and do something fucking crazy, Miami?
We gotta be more greedy with our city. I think that.
Never get full.
Yeah.
I just
We
said
gotta
never
be greedy,
get
bro.
full.
We gotta stop letting these. All right. So in my sense, as a podcast or as a media group, we can't let other media groups let our new artists break. We gotta break our new artists.
And our artists gotta interact with the media
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
We gotta
Agreed.
tap in with you guys. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Unfortunately, it took 3 years, or 4 years, 5 years for us to get together. But we got to click with each other a little more on a timely basis, so it can be pushing not only one agenda, several agendas, and we pushing each other at the same time.
100% agree. 100%. Who's the top 3 lyrical artists in our city, in YD's opinion, taking YD out of the scenario? Who do you think is our top 3? Because I called you our secret weapon. And this is no disrespect to nobody.
You gonna put me?
No, this is not disrespect.
It's cool. I got I'm ready.
I want your pick. Like, you can say, if I got to get into this battle, because Litty Willie said that I'm the secret weapon, and Litty Willie put me on this field to battle with people, I got to get 3 people, he said, to bring them with me. Who's going to be your 3? All bias, all bullshit aside, if you got to rap next to 3 people that are going to stand strong on your lyrical.
Keith Wallace.
Okay, that's one.
Keith Wallace. Mike Smith.
Okay.
And for the third, dang, boy.
You don't get no honorable mention.
Blaze Carter.
Blaze Carter.
Big Bleak.
I like that. Y'all ready for war, though?
War ready.
War ready. All right.
War ready.
For Life crew, you stated in a Vido interview that you did with him, that For Life, you were the For Life artist after Vido. Who is the For Life artist after you?
Okay, I wasn't a For Life. It was more Vido. It was a group called Co-Defendants, which was a For Life group.
Okay.
Before me becoming a For Life member. Then you had Piccolo, which was first before Co-Defendants. Then spreading on along the side, Vido became a solo artist, and then I became a For Life artist. So after me, we had a few artists, man. We unfortunately some of our artists didn't reach a peak of taking a professional level of being an artist here. Like, you know, it come and go.
Meeting the standard. We're gonna say it.
Everyone won't last on that journey.
Benny the Butcher said it best. Everybody can't go.
Everybody find different avenues and different roads to pick. But when it comes to For Life artists, you still got Roy. You still around. We still Lucci the Don is always will be a For Life honorable member, regardless of the situation. You know, we got Capri. Upcoming, man, I'm looking for some new talent, man. I got a young kid, he's 18. I got 2 young kids, 18. I'm looking at, man. One named Stanley. He goes to Booker T. Got another kid go by the name. He want to call himself Lil AL.
L.
Yeah, but he's going through some family issues right now. It's kind of gonna be a little difficult for me to move forward with him right there until he turns officially 18.
Gotcha.
He's 16 or 17.
Right.
But yeah, man, I definitely would want to reach into some new talent, man.
Now, what got you looking at them? Is it their lyrics? Is their workmanship? Is it everything in general?
They remind me of me.
Oof.
They remind me of me, and not saying being me as an individual,
right?
But being a kid, your music is the outlet to your anger, or the outlet to the negativity you might want to put out to the world. So the times I realized when I was a kid and I didn't do anything that would have got me kicked out of school, or I reacted in a real rage way. The times I didn't react was when I was in the studio. The times that I felt free, the times I felt where I can be anybody. Yeah, not so much anybody, but I can create any atmosphere around me. I could be on the beach. I could be in Italy. I can write this picture and paint it in my head and be anywhere in the world. And that's what music does for me. So I thank music for that, for the most part.
God bless music too, because it's a therapy. Just like I tell people this with my podcasting, like I don't care if I don't become the next Michael Jordan. I'll still be that old head that's going out to the gym and playing basketball. I'm still going to interview people no matter what, because I love to hear people's story, and I always want to hear what can inspire the next person that's listening to this conversation. Because I may not be on a Drink Champs level, $1 million worth of game level when it comes to publicity, but I know somebody may be watching. That one person I can maybe say listens and says, "Damn, that shit made sense. I can go out and do it." When I get that accolades back, as long as I know I'm putting positive energy out there to make somebody's life better, I feel good about it. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
This or that, left or right. Like I told Rondo, get ready for this one.
Oh man,
it's not gonna be about eating ass, I don't think, but definitely it's gonna put you on the chair. So let's get right into it. Go ahead, light the blunt. Get ready. 1, 2, 50 Cent or Ja Rule.
What?
Left or right? Well, I listen to Ja Rule. There's no category. It's just you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one right now.
When I'm with my girl or when I'm with? Because that's a tough one.
Your girl's not here right now, so I guess without your girl.
Well, not being personal, I'm definitely right. I'm bumping 50.
Okay.
I love you, Ja, but I'm bumping 50.
T.I. Jeezy.
Jeezy all motherfucking day.
Goddamn, I'm finally with somebody that can rock with me.
T.I., I'm sorry.
No, it's a shout out to T.I.
I'm bumping Jeezy all day.
Ice Cube or Common?
Q, come on, man. Hands down. Come and stay on over there with that.
Get ready. Briscoe or Gunplay?
Gunplay all day.
Okay.
Official.
Ross or Trick?
When it comes up,
I don't know what it comes to. I'm just letting you know Ross or Trick. I'm saying that. What do you see after that?
Only reason I picked Ross because we smoke the same shit.
Okay.
We smoke, you know what I'm saying? But when it come to, if it go down, I'm right. Damn, dog. I'm riding with Trick.
Okay.
I'm riding with Trick. I gotta ride with Trick. I'm riding with Trick.
J. Cole or Drake?
Draco?
No, Drake.
Drake?
Yes, Drake. Like Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, or J. Cole. J. Cole, North Carolina, J. Cole.
Damn, I'm going with J. Cole.
DMX or Pop?
Pop.
Damn,
I talked to DMX I had a conversation. DMX was supposed to be on I Love My Dogs.
God damn.
But Pop. I gotta go with Pop.
All right, well, let's keep it neutral. Females who eat ass or females that like the ass ate?
I like both because I like to watch.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. Be nasty, baby.
God damn, you date people. You date power.
Man, be nasty, baby. Be nasty, baby. Be nasty.
Yes, sir. Besides Vido, who has been the most prominent person has stuck with you through thick or thin in this musical journey? Besides Vido, I'm gonna take Vido out of this scenario.
Buck will always be there, man. Regardless, I gotta say Buck. Hands down.
I seen Buck the other day, and I don't think he remembers that I have his number. That I set up an interview with you, and we were supposed to make it happen. I still have it in my phone.
But regardless of fault, it's you got them players on your team. They just come in when you need them to foul, you need them to rebound and just get in the paint.
Yeah,
and they gonna always be they ain't gonna score 30. They ain't gonna give you 30. But when they come in, they just gonna be disruptive. They gonna cause chaos.
So chase this W.
And that's one of them. That's one of the players I got on my team with Buck when it comes to Buck, man. So I gotta say Buck.
Shout out to Buck. What has been the most lucrative lesson someone gave you in this industry?
The lucrative lesson. I'm gonna say Freezy. He's one of the first persons that told me, say, use that pen. Yeah.
Shout out to Freezy.
Say use that pen. I wrote for a lot of people. The recent my outcome, I can't wait till this next quarter come up. This bag gonna be lovely. Be a little lovely.
Big checks.
Right, just write for other people, man. You'd be surprised. You can have a career writing and play in the background too. So I've just learning a lot about the
writing side.
Yeah, the writing side, playing the background, publishing music, and just being a writer, not being the guy that's in front of the camera, spitting the lyrics.
Shout out to my guy Unico because he actually does that. He's like, he was an artist and he just went completely into like a writing scene and he's literally loved it.
The bags be different.
Yes, the bags are definitely.
And you don't got to be sweating out there, working hard.
My guy writes birthday love songs for people, and that's just one of the smallest. Like it goes all the way up to artists and big artists, but when he just wanted to make a little bit, he's making Valentine's Day I love you songs and the bag, like it's different.
Jingles, baby. We call them jingles.
Jingles, that's it. If you could delete one thing from this world, what would it be?
Hate.
Hate. Yes, sir. Delete.
Just
Control
hate.
Alt Delete.
Just hate. You can envy. It's different. Like envy, like kind of. You could be jealous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when it gets to become hate, like I hate.
I think hate. I mean, envy could be sometimes a fuel for you to do better, but hate is something that
It's something
can't be
different.
tolerated.
Like a person to kill you.
Yeah.
Just
some Jordans.
they'll kill themselves to kill you.
Yeah.
Like that's some different hate.
For some sneakers.
Yeah, it's just
They ready to do
hate.
30 to life to kill you for a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
For sure. Hate. I believe in it. Just like me with Mike Smith, Keith Wallace, when the fuck does that drop?
Oh man,
I'm waiting for, I try to bootleg it. Like I'm
let us
trying to
live.
find it.
It's coming. We work. You know, we got to do the business right. Everybody got to have they ink on things, their
Right.
percentages. So that's what Buck setting up right now. Shout out to Lofty, the producer that made that track. He's on all BET shows. The music that you hear on the Love and Hip Hop and all that. Shout out to Lofty. He's
Yeah, I know
dope.
that.
Yeah, he's getting me in some of those placements. So shout out to Lofty, man,
Do
producer.
you understand that track for I listen to hip hop. I'm a hip hop head. That track has like been on my brain. And I've been trying to look at my Google search. Just like me leak. Like I've been looking for something where I could find how this shit sounds.
You could probably get with Buck. Because Buck, it was first a record sent to me to be a personal record for myself.
Okay.
But when I got it, the first person I heard was Keith, and Buck took the initiative to add the
And Keith,
the final
fucking
degree.
rap, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah,
bro.
man. So
I mean, not to say none of y'all three on.
nah,
all
he
three.
went
But
the
Keith
fuck.
shows passion every time he raps.
He went the, and that's why I got, man. I love Iron Sharpers Iron, man, and not only that, the what those guys stand for. What I know, like I really, I made on chill with Smith or Keith every day, but I know where their heart is when it
Right.
comes to doing music and why they create and why they put so much passion in what they do. So just getting them guys on the record to share that, express that would not no record that's for the streets or anything. That's a record for the people.
Right.
So just like me, man, y'all look forward to that. Shout out to Just Like My Daddy, Port of Miami album out right now.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yep.
sir. If you had to pick two features, one dead, one alive, no salary cap, who would they be?
Dead or Alive?
Dead and alive. One
They-
dead, one alive.
Dead Pop.
Mhm.
Definitely. Alive, no salary cap.
No salary cap. And it doesn't matter, no genre neither. You can fucking get Aerosmith. I don't care who it is. Like, bro,
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy. Oof. Boy doing numbers right now, too.
Burna Boy.
Shout out to Burna Boy. A message you got for the youth.
My message for the youth, definitely, man. When you searching for what you want to do in life, sometimes it's right in front of you. and it's not always in front of you like how y'all see it. So just when you thinking of what you want to become, don't just say you want to be a rapper because you saw somebody become a rapper. Be something because you want to be the best that you can be, the best that you can become. And we need more doctors, lawyers. We need more politicians. We need help in other areas. That's great. We need better school systems. We need a lot in our community. So don't just be no rapper. You know, don't be like me. Be better than me. That would be
journalists that give real stories and real information.
Don't be like me. Be better than me. Don't be like your role model. Because if you like your role model, you're playing the role to be like somebody else still. So be better than the person you're looking at. And step on somebody else's shoulders that you see that's higher than you. So someone else can step on your shoulders.
If you had a chance to talk to YD at 18, what would be the one advice you would give him?
Take the money, nigga. Nigga, take the money, nigga. They had the bag for you. Right there, bro. You supposed to took that shit, bro. Why is you tripping? It's right there, bro. It's right there. The money was there. Yeah, man, take the bag. Like, I left a lot of bags.
Fumble the bag a lot.
Nah, I didn't fumble it. I don't consider fumbling. I just decided to play for the team I didn't want to be traded.
Gotcha.
I ain't want to be on another team. Like, if you ain't rocking with who I'm rocking with, you ain't rocking with me.
That's the big counting.
So, just loyalty, man.
Loyalty.
Like, I've been for life since for life. And it's for life. For life. You feel me? So it's just loyalty, man, and love, man. And at the end of the day, but I could have took the bag and still, you heard me? That's it. But then again, bro, I was so troublesome and I was so much around so much. Like I said, all my friends is dead, literally.
Right.
So it's like what I would have did with the money.
That bag, right.
Or what money would have did to me at that age. So it's a gift and a curse when it comes to making that decision. But I would have took the bag. I wanted to see what the bag like. Really?
Is there anybody in Miami that you haven't featured with that you want to feature with? You just haven't had the time or haven't crossed that path yet, or just maybe it just hasn't worked, but you would like to still do it?
Man, anybody that's coming up and that's hungry, that's grinding and that's ready to make these M's from what we doing and really put it forward. Let's get it, man. I wanna work with everybody.
Yeah.
I want to work with everybody that's moving and not so much having so much motion. You got to have 100 million followers and all that shit. I want to see you grind. Let's get this money, man. Let's create something that can make us money to feed our families.
Yeah.
That's it.
YD, I want to tell you before I finish out, I want to personally tell you thank you. I know I've been trying to get an interview with you since 2018.
Whatever.
Listen, I want to keep saying that because I've been trying. It's not nothing. I want people to know it's not something that you made me chase you for. We've just been busy on both our sides, and I just want to tell you thank you for what you do for music. You're one of those artists that you do look out. You do respect real. You do respect hard work. You put all opinions aside and you do your homework to find out, is this person really doing something? What are they doing? Why are they doing it? It's not just something that you say yes to, and it's not something you just say no to. You're a real authentic person. And that's what got you this far, I believe. Keep making great music, because for the people that love good music, we respect you and we will always rock with you. We will always stand strong with your name and your music and your body of work anywhere we're at. Keep being you. Keep being Dave. 2 questions before we close out. Shout outs. Who do you want to shout out? Everybody and anybody. And where can the people find you and your music?
Man, first and foremost, thank God first. Shout out to God, man. Won't be no God, won't be no us. Long live Vido, man. Shout out to my whole 4 Life camp. Shout out to my whole AO Entertainment camp. New artists coming soon. Looking for new artists, man. Y'all tap in at the compound. We got a lot of great production here, from the recording side all the way to the photography, videography. We got printing, t-shirts. Next door, Print Store USA, man. We have a large compound building here in Miami, man, for artists to come out and network and get themselves out there, take themselves to the next level. Great entertainment experiences, great entertainment knowledge. We got you on the business, man. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me day one. Town of Dade County, down south, exit 1, all the way to from the keys to the trees, baby. That's what I gotta say. From the keys
You know the
to
vibes.
the trees.
You know the vibes. Facts. Where can they find you in the music?
Man, YD, the number 4, LIFE on all platforms. YD for life on all platforms. The number 4, YD, the number 4, LIFE on all platforms. You can find me, find my music. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Tick. All that shit. What I'm missing? Chime, get my chime. Yeah, send me some money.
Cash App, all that.
Cash App me.
Zelle
me.
Come to the studio. We got liquor for sale. We got
mangoes. We got mangoes.
Lemonade.
We got lemonade.
Hitting here.
I'm telling you, y'all, I got that strawberry and raspberry. I'm telling you, I got the best. Yeah.
Honey packs, all that. Listen, I'm Litty Willie. This is the revamp, the redo of the Litty Show. I got YD in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like. Thank you a lot, Untold, for dropping something off for us. And that's it. We out.
Hey, yo. Litty.
It's the Litty Show. The Litty Show.